We're here back at the Fantasy Bar Tuesday on tap. 6 of my favorite plays ready to go for you on FanDuel and DraftKings, including a couple correlation plays, some great home run spots. We are targeting a starting pitcher I think we get very low ownership on in a good matchup, and a home run spot in the Beast of the Night. You won't believe. Got to check it out. Who are we talking about? Only one way to find out. Belly up to the Fantasy Bar. Welcome in, guys. Tuesday edition, Beers Daily Fantasy Six-Pack. Hope everybody out there is doing well. Had a great Monday night. Big games for us out of Spencer Strider and Brandon Drury last night. So we want to keep it rolling here on Tuesday. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out today's video. Before we get into the plays, you guys know the drill. By now, on your way in the door, there's this little tip jar here called the thumbs up button. Let's hit that. Appreciate that very much. Helps us out tremendously. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and go check out scoresandodds.com/beer. That link in the description of the video. Tons of great information over there. Whether you're a longtime sports bettor, new to the game, something over there for everybody. Arm yourself with some of the best information, comparing the odds, and of course, premium picks. Get some of those strikeout, home run calls, NBA picks, golf picks, everything going on under one umbrella. Check it out today. scoresandodds.com/beer. All right, let's get into it here. Some early 6:40-ish games on the East Coast, so we'll ignore those. We'll stick with the main slate here at 7 o'clock. Weather looks like it's not going to be an issue here on this slate. As always, we have to make any changes. We will do so in the YouTube comment section. All right, let's get started with a guy that's been very good to us this season at first base. That's Rowdy Tellez of Milwaukee. Let's go back to the well here on old Rowdy. Been great for us. It's been a home run monster. We know that. And guy's been very productive against righties. Basically the name of his game. Bad righty on the hill. Let's give Rowdy a look here. Huge numbers this season. Woba over 400. ISO at 373 against righties. And Turnbull, a guy we can certainly pick on here with some Milwaukee bats, specifically from the left side of the plate. Woba way up at 426 allowed. Giving up power as well. 262 ISO. I don't mind this arm, but he's working his way back from some injuries here. I think it's going to take some time here. I think the Brewers in a good bounce back spot after losing yesterday. I think Rowdy sends another one into the seats here tonight against Turnbull. All right, let's go to the other side of that game. Very rarely do we get a Tiger here, but I like the spot for shortstop JAVIER BAEZ. Whether you're stacking the Brewers, you want a little run it back on the other side with some Tigers here, or if you need a one-off cheap value play, I think BAEZ certainly checks both of those boxes for us. Nice boom bust option. We know, haven't seen a ton of power out of Javi BAEZ here this season, and a slow start against lefties as well, but generally been very good against left-handed pitching. Go back to last season, ISO over 200 for him, and he's been good against the fastball, which you'll see a bunch from Lauer. Throws that over half the time. Two right-handed hitters as his primary pitcher. Now Lauer off to a slow start himself against right-handed hitters, giving up a big 361 Woba, 264 ISO. Power mix here in play at 49 and 44%. We know BAEZ, a guy that's going to swing for the fences here. I think he's got a good shot to get into one here at very cheap prices. Javi BAEZ, boom bust, value play tonight against Mr. Lauer. All right, let's go to starting pitcher next. I think we're going to get this guy a pretty low ownership here tonight in a good matchup. That's NESTOR CORTES of the Yankees. Now, I likely think Joe Ryan ends up as one of the highest priced pitchers on this slate. We don't have a ton of great pitching on this slate, but he's the guy I think a lot of people are going to go to. So let's flip the script and go to the other side here with Cortez, who's been solid to open the season. No massive games out of him, but we have had some 20-point DraftKings points games. 7 strikeouts in each of his last 2 starts. One of those games coming against this Minnesota team. So we know strikeouts are available. In fact, they are one of the worst teams to open the year against left-handed pitching. Bottom 5 in strikeouts against lefties. And if you look at their team Woba, they're bottom 4 there as well. So have really struggled against left-handed pitching. Cortez always solid here. And again, if all the ownership's going to go to Joe Ryan, let's go to the other side of this game. Could be a pitching duel here. Don't even mind the pairing of these two. But NESTOR CORTES at lower ownership. Sign me up tonight against the strikeout-happy Minnesota Twins. All right, back to the bats and to the outfield with Corbin Carroll of Arizona. So Carroll, we know, one of the brighter young up-and-coming prospects in the league, been playing well since coming up. Hits in 5 of the last 6 games. 3 of those games, multi-hit games for him. Solid numbers against righties as well. 351 Woba, and second on Arizona with 263 ISO. So plenty of power in this bat here. Now Brady Singer, again, a young pitcher, I think has a lot of potential, but has really struggled, especially allowing hard contact to lefties. One of the highest rates I have seen, almost 62% hard contact rate. Obviously, that means a lot of home run opportunities here. Gives up fly balls as well. Corbin Carroll in a good spot here against the struggling Brady Singer. All right, let's continue to pile on Brady Singer here. Get your little stack with Arizona. We're going to go to second baseman, Ketel Marte. So this is one of my favorite stacks of the night against Singer until he proves he can get it going and deliver on some of this hype. We're going to continue to pick on him here. And Marte, another guy like Carroll, swinging a good bat right now. 4 multi-hit games over the last 8. Plenty of power in this bat as well. And it's not only the hard contact we mentioned, Singer giving up fly balls as well. That's led to an ISO at almost 300 against left-handed hitters here. And I don't think you're limited here. I think you can go righties, lefties, plenty of options, plenty of ways to build this Arizona stack. Carroll, Marte, 2 of my favorites here tonight in that stack. All right, it's time to take a look at my favorite play for Tuesday night. Before we do that, let's run it back on our Beast of the Night contest. This is a thank you to you guys for supporting the video, hanging out here in the fantasy bar. Make sure you click that thumbs up button and head to the comment section. All you have to do, guess fantasy points on FanDuel tonight for my highest scoring hitter. You don't even have to guess who it is. We've made it super easy. All you got to do is guess the fantasy points over there on FanDuel. The closest guess going to win themselves a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. What a time to get in and check it out if you have not already. Plenty of sports going on right now. So get that guess in along with. I want to know who your favorite play is. Who's your beast of the night? If you were 10 in the bar, sound off in that YouTube comment section. All right, let's wrap this baby up. My favorite play for Tuesday night, you know, Matt's the beast of the night. All right, Beast time, will you one more bat? We're going to go back to the infield here at third base. Another guy that's been very good to us. We're rolling with Patrick Wisdom of the Cubs, tonight's Beast of the Night. Now, good spot here for Patrick Wisdom and these Cubs bats against Blake Snell. And Wisdom been on an absolute tear. One of the home run leaders early on here in the season. The numbers against lefties, just crazy to start out the year. Woba at 424. But look at that ISO, all the way up at 500 against left-handed pitching. He's done this over the course of his career, so no surprise. Snell has been vulnerable to the home run. 4 home runs allowed over his last 3 starts here. Gives up a Woba over 400 and ISO at almost 300 here. Cubs, very stackable here as well. Patrick Wisdom, my favorite play on the board, my favorite home run call of the day, and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for Tuesday here in the Fantasy Bar. As always, any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up in that comment section right below the video. Don't forget, fantasy points on FanDuel for my highest scoring hitter of the night and your Beast of the Night. Who you got? Pitcher, hitter, stack, whatever you're liking. Sound off in that YouTube comment section. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Gonna take a couple days off. We'll be back again on Friday with another video. Thumbs up button, subscribe if you have not already. Thank you so much for watching and for your support, and we'll see you on Friday.
Hey, thanks for checking out our videos. If you want more expert advice on DraftKings, FanDuel, or any other daily fantasy sports, make sure you check out the current videos playlist